Well, yesterday I made a comment that I was going to be moving into a platform on YouTube, but turns out that I'm not ready for that yet, and there's still work to be done on these platforms. So I'm doing a live here on TikTok, which does allow me to do lives, and that's kind of what I want to do um, instead of recording and editing and making sure that the video is perfect and with the right timing and the right I have things to say, I have things to get out, I have messages to share. So that's what we're going to be doing here today, and I'm going to try to do this every day because there's a lot to do and there's a lot to help with humanity right now, because a lot of you are stuck in the past. A lot of you are stuck in lower timelines that are not serving you, and they're certainly not serving me, because I can feel that energy and it's really dense. And as much as I float around the clouds and away from all of that, I still get to feel it from time to time. And not only me, but my son gets to feel it, the children get to feel it. It's in the energy of the earth. So we all need to collectively come together and rise so that we can all feel good, be present, and manifest the life of our dreams. But in order to manifest the life of our dreams, we have to stop recreating our traumas. And in order to stop recreating our traumas, we must heal them. We must heal these traumas. And what are traumas? Traumas, by definition, is something that we experience that our mind was not really able to process and move past. So what do? We just kind of like chuck it to the side, like kind of like put it away, and in a, I can't think of the word right now. You chuck it away and you save it for later. Okay, so we're like hoarding all of these experiences that we're meant to process and move past and acknowledge and understand and take the lessons and move on onto the next version of us, onto the next timeline. Life is a school. Life is a school. And welcome to the school of life. But, we are masters in training. We are masters remembering who we are. We are remembering who we are, and we are masters. So in order to become the masters of who we are, we have to start behaving like us, like who we are, not how the other person is, or how your mom raised you to be, or how your dad told you to be, or what you learned in school when you were little. Like, that's not necessarily who your soul truly is. So let's tune back into ourselves. Let's bring that power back into us and start remembering who we are. The best way to do that is to spend time by yourself, and also to listen to other mirrors, to other people that are actually in a higher timeline, in a higher frequency, that are reminding you of who you are. They're reminding you, hey, this is a part of you that I'm letting you know that exists within you. Can you remember this? And integrate that into you. So as you're watching this, I don't need you to give all your power away to me. I'm going to be sharing a lot of high level information, a lot of higher realm information, a lot of higher perspectives. I don't need you to give your power to me. I need you to claim your power back. And this is just me channeling from your higher self, from my higher self. And if we are in alignment, if this resonates with you, then we're part of the same tribe up there. Yes, so a part of you that wants to exist within you. So flip that mirror, okay? How about a part of me already exists within you, and you're just remembering that right now? Yeah, we're totally completely brainwashed, and we can also wash that off, right? Because it could flow. We can We have that power. Stop giving away your power. Yes, we have traumas. Yes, we've been brainwashed. Yes, we've been indoctrinated into different mindsets. Your higher self knows better. Your intuition lets you know, and you can take your power back by recognizing that you are able to shift that. The moment you realize that there's a need for change, you already know that you can change it. So how would you like to change it? And that's when we go out there into life and we have new experiences, we see different perspectives, we see what we do want to happen to us. So when you see something that you want, when you see someone that inspires you, the first emotion you may feel may be envy, maybe jealousy. Okay, those are big ones. But those are lower vibrations. And in the lower vibrations, that tells you that you're jealous and that you're envious and that you don't have it and that you'll never have it and that you'll never be like that and that you'll never be like them and that you'll never have that happy family, you never have that happy couple, that you'll never have the fame, that you'll never have the success, that you'll never have the house, you'll never have your dream come true. That's complete bullshit. And why would you feed yourself those thoughts? Would you feed those thoughts to your own child within? Is that what you want your little child to feel like? Absolutely not. I have a child and I have taught him how to manifest, and he manifests everything he wants. He manifests anything he wants, whether it's with me or with his dad or in another place, anywhere he is, he can manifest whatever he wants in life. So you don't want to create your dreams around someone else. That is, first of all, what you're saying right now, Ray, is disgusting. Do not come into my life again and talk about that. Not interested in looking at that. Please get out of my life. Do not talk about that anymore. I'm here to educate you and to make you a better person. And if you can respect me while I'm doing that, get the fuck out of here. Okay, I said that. Okay. So, do not create your dream based on someone else. I don't need to be zen all the time. I can speak for myself. I can respect myself enough to tell you that you are just being completely out of line by coming into my life and talking about sleeping with me. Anyways, so do not base your dreams on someone else. Base your dreams on yourself and how you want to feel within yourself. And when you do that, please somebody else comment. I don't want to see this person comment on my thing anymore. Let me actually delete them. Blocked. All right, that was so disgusting. And this is why some people avoid going live and speaking their truth, because they're perverts that haven't evolved within their own consciousness, and all they want is to be disgusting. Okay, that's lower level energy. Not interested in that. Be yummy. Say something yummy and I will respect you by coming in my life and saying something yummy. But don't come in my life and say something disgusting like that, like you want to sleep with me. Disgusting. Okay, absolutely disgusting. So let's get back to ascending into creating the life that you want. My last grandmother died on the new year, and I'm still moving past these energies. I'm moving past the grief. I'm moving past the fire that she lit up in me, and I'm not going to apologize for my response at all. I think it was completely appropriate to respond to him like that after he was so disgusting on my life. And I am grateful for my pain and my grief right now that I'm letting out, because it's allowing me to speak my truth. It's allowing me to respect myself, and it's allowing me to put people where they belong. And I'm not going to stop, and I'm not going to numb myself again. Okay, we should not be numbing our truth. We should not be numbing our energies. I used to smoke a lot of pot. I used to drink a lot of alcohol. What else? Anything to suppress my emotions, because I have a lot of emotions, okay? I have a lot of energy. And why would we even want to suppress that? Because we're afraid that we're going to misfire that energy. But when it's fired correctly, it's the right thing to do. It's the right thing to do. So I was having a conversation with a friend this morning who was telling me that he really used to think about money in a way that he didn't want to take that money to his grave. So he would spend all his money all the time. And so he was basically living a timeline where he was going to die. Now, this is a big, big, big thing of us thinking with our mind, with our logical mind, that we're going to die, when we're actually, what we're needing to do is transmute our ego. Allow our ego to transcend. Let's not talk about dying so much, but transcending. And we can transcend within this body. This has been a problem in humanity. The Lemurians, the Atlanteans, all of these incredible civilizations in the past that made it almost to the top of superhuman and super strength and super abilities, every single one of them died because they did not believe that they needed to actually be in this body. This body was disposable. We're just going to transcend and be light again and be energy again. Well, that's where you were before you got into the body. That's who you were before you got into your body anyways. So wanting to become that again is wanting to go backwards, and is wanting to escape the job, the career, the mission, the assignment that we sign up for from the higher realm. And that's where you get all your payment. That's where you get all your satisfaction from. That's where you get the best experiences. That's where you can feel everything. In this body is the only place where you can feel all of the things that you're seeking. All of the emotions that you're seeking, you can only experience them if you're in your body. So, let's align that mindset right now of we are not going to escape our body. We are not going to transcend by leaving our body and becoming this energy again. No, we are going to transcend by coming in alignment with our body, and our body is going to come in alignment with our mind, and our mind is going to come in alignment with our soul. And that is union within. That is union within. That is alignment. Okay, so there's a lot of work to be done to be in alignment, because we are programmed, not even by society right now, but like prior civilizations, that's still in our DNA. And it's false information, is outdated, it has brought death, okay? It has brought demise. And some of the things that also bring death and also bring demise is trying to manipulate and control and create your visions out of these dark, heavy energies. Like, dark energies are really, really powerful, but they don't get you to the higher realm. not by themselves. Okay, not by themselves. The dark energies have to coexist with the light, and together they form a perfect union and perfect balance, okay, where they can now feed off each other in a healthy way, where it's symbiotic and it comes in and it comes out, okay, and they're flowing together like the DNA. And we can actually recreate our DNA. Doesn't matter if that's part of our DNA and that's part of our history and it's within us. You can recreate your DNA. You can reshape your DNA. And the goal here is to bring you back to your original blueprint. Your blueprint is not going to come to you if you are living out of fear, which means that you're fearing your own self. You have fear of being who you are. How ridiculous is that? But that's what we've been programmed to be, okay? Because a lot of being ourselves is unknown. And what is that unknown? The feminine energy. Super powerful. Super powerful. The feminine energy is so powerful. And some people may look at the feminine energy like a demon. Right? A demon. Let's not say that again because I don't even want to give it any more power. But it's true. A lot of people, men and women, doesn't matter who you are, what gender you are, sense the feminine energy, the empowered, divine feminine energy as a demon. So, if that demon comes together with angels and they're friends and they're talking to each other every day, every single day, they make decisions together every day, there's a symbiotic union. And there's a powerful union there that can actually exist and co-create unlimited amount of possibilities on this earth. Unlimited. The possibilities are seriously infinite. Just like you, just like me, we could be infinite, just like our soul. This is the timeline where we get, well, hello, I'm in my highest timeline. You can get there too. We're all doing this together. I created the Lunar Cycle program to get everybody on the same page, because if you want to hang out on this earth, you're going to have to live in the highest timeline, which is creating heaven on earth. It's what you remember who you are, and then you bring it to the 3D world. But we have to overcome a lot of mindsets and beliefs that are outdated, that actually killed us in the past, that actually brought death upon us, like in our body and everything, and who we are, and didn't allow us to evolve into the powerful humans that we are. We are powerful, whether you're a male or a female, and nobody needs to be afraid of anybody. What we need to be afraid of is this harmony and imbalances. Toxicity, there's a lot of toxicity on the earth right now. That is killing us too. And that is how we have been creating dying too, okay? Like, we just want to leave this earth so badly that we don't care. We just want to drink the poison until we die. But you're not going to, okay? You're going to keep coming back because you have a mission and assignment to do here. So just get it done. Let's get it done. Let's freaking get to the other side together. It's so fun. It's so peaceful. It's amazing. Amazing. You can literally wake up and just enjoy everything you want to do. But we have all these attachments that hold us back. That's the real devil. And if we make the real devil friends with our angels, who are peaceful warriors, and that does not mean that they're zen all the time. I just blocked somebody for being disgusting on my life. I don't need to be zen all the time. I could tell you to go fuck yourself if you're being a disgusting human being, and just go back to where you came from. I don't need you in my energy field. Grow far away from me. You're not part of what I'm trying to create here. Not until you get out of that mindset. And I don't have to put up with that. And you don't either. You don't have to put up with that. You don't have to put up with people just because you want to be zen and you want to be a good person. That does not make you a good person to yourself. To be involved and entertaining. You're feeding the demons. You're feeding the parasites. You're feeding the toxicity. And that's why you're growing. And that's why you're spending your energy in the garden growing. No, 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 no. We're not doing that anymore. We are not entertaining that anymore. Let's take a deep breath. One more time. I think I'm gonna end this live here now. Thank you. Ciao. I forgot how to end the live. It's been a while since I did this. Oh, there it is.